Alrighty. Yo. What it do? It's Friday. Time for SmackDown, man. Time for SmackDown. Appreciate everybody tapping into the live, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's time for Friday night SmackDown. All right. More qualifying matches, obviously, for Elimination Chamber, though. One match that's on the card, I think. It's very interesting, man. We getting Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes in the same ring, in the same match since their last match a couple of years ago at Stand and Deliver, where Trick Williams beat Carmelo Hayes for the NXT Championship. So it's gonna be cool, man. Trick Williams having them lemon pepper steppers on. Hopefully he advances in Elimination Chamber though. But we gonna see though.
Tonight we bring you the place to be on this road to WrestleMania.
All right.
Arena in Sunrise hosts Friday Night SmackDown. Elimination Chamber just 8 days away. The course of everything could be altered in real time. The biggest superstars are here just outside Fort Lauderdale, including
Lauderdale
with Io Sky. And tonight the focus is Rhea in singles action. A recent heated exchange with Julia has turned into this. Mommy against the beautiful
Rhea Ripley taking on Julia. It was Io though. Earlier when I saw something that said Io was taking on Julia.
To decide another Elimination Chamber spot. The future Hall of Famer Charlotte Flair with good company leading the way here in Fort
Yeah, I definitely got Charlotte advancing in the tournament. In the qualifying matches.
The irresistible forces are ready. A triple threat qualifier is ahead. On the men's side, it's the last chance for 3 big-time stars. Damian Priest,
Trick Williams, Damian Priest, and Carmelo. They can't just throw them in a match together, man, without them having at least a promo, man. The lemon pepper steppers. He just started stumping people. How The Rock used to come out with them smooth, with them shoes on, man, and just start stumping people. That's what Trick should do, man.
And the undisputed champ, Drew McIntyre.
Amir, turn it down. Turn it down.
The next name added to Elimination Chamber. Will it be Cody?
I am 2 matches away. The dream from me.
I told you if you want it up, go in the living room.
Will it be Jacob?
And I've been written off.
Trust me, stuff like that, like Mario and Sonic, man, they do not play Disney and all that.
Will it be Sonny? Sid? You're a good man, son. You've paid your dues. You've earned this, and I've got a feeling you're going to win the big one tonight.
On this long pathway left, win tonight, win Elimination Chamber, head to WrestleMania. All 3 competitors.
I think still doing a triple threat match between Jacob, Cody, and Drew. I'm still interested in how they're going to do it. Obviously, Cody Rhodes won his match. When Jacob was in the triple threat last week, he didn't win. I'm pretty sure he's going to try to bait Drew McIntyre into, adding him into the triple threat. No, I know Drew. Heel Drew is definitely going to say no. He came in and took out took out Jacob Fatu last week. Him getting put through the table kind of remind me of what happened this week on Dynamite, man. At the end of AEW Dynamite, bro. That was everything, man. Yo, what's going on? Who you got winning the triple threat? The one between Trick Williams and Carmelo and Damian. Hopefully, Trick Williams, man, pull out his lemon pepper steppers. Hopefully. I feel like maybe Trick and Mello may rekindle, I guess, their rivalry from NXT. That Damian Priest might walk away with the victory. Who knows? Who knows? Something, something, Cody Rhodes. This guy. This guy. This guy. It's the road to WrestleMania though, but it don't even really feel like it all the way though. I don't know. Maybe we gotta get through the chamber. But even then, I don't even think that's supposed to be that way, right? I'm telling you, they should have came out. I think it was what, last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. That Raw after the Royal Rumble, they should have came out swinging.
The American Nightmare survived one of the wildest triple threat matches you'll see, and with that, he had to have it.
No Rock, and of course Cena. Cena was on a podcast, kind of explaining why he chose December, which only businessmen and probably Cena will understand that though. But hey, you know, I know everybody was thinking WrestleMania and stuff after that though. But I'm trying to figure out who's in the box on Monday night. I'm pretty sure they're gonna talk about it tonight because Nick Aldridge told them ship it off and send it to SmackDown. People talking about it could be Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's cool. He really is though. I mean, like, okay. Is Chris Jericho gonna put a dent in well, not a dent, but is he gonna, you know, spike everything or interest of what's going on in WWE? Yeah, we don't know. Maybe. You know, I think Chris Jericho would be a cool pick, but I would assume it'd be The Rock. You know. Same thing they did last year. Elimination Chamber. Tickets was going slow. They already talking about tickets for night one. And what they did, they brought out The Rock.
Stadium in Vegas.
So, what do you want to talk about? That you won your match last week. And the funny thing is, though, it seemed like Drew McIntyre wanted Sammy to win, though. Not too many live shows they do in Fort Lauderdale. Usually Orlando, Tampa, and Miami, and Jacksonville. Oh, Jacob. And I know what to talk about. We're going to talk about how I got screwed out of the match last week.
Jacob Fatu, who last week was smashed through this reinforced announce desk. And a triple threat that many feel he was on the brink of taking home. Cody asked, what do you want to talk about? There may be no.
I mean, of course, Cody is the bigger star, though. But I think Jacob and Drew, man, if they carried it a certain type of way, if they build it, basically, I think that'll be better than actually Cody and Drew McIntyre, which we already seen like 12 times already. That Cody got all, Drew only got one victory.
100.
Let's keep it 100.
You wouldn't even be out here speaking, talking about Elimination Chamber if it wasn't for Drew.
The WWE Elimination Chamber is a high-stakes match.
Yeah, we know.
I had you and Sammy beat last week. I was walking out with a dub. I know it. And you know it.
But my concern is it about you right now. Let me double back real quick. My concern right now is about Drew McIntyre. All right. So let's double back and keep it 100.
I was about to say that wasn't a Jacob Fatu. He wasn't as hyped when he was saying that shit to Cody a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago. He was all calm and collected with it. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. This don't sound like Jacob.
Jacob, I know you're upset.
Oh, we ain't asked for Nick Aldridge. I was about to say Adam Pearce.
Right to be. But listen, I had a feeling this was going to happen. So I gave Drew McIntyre
The night off. Oh, what? Come on, really?
which is what I really want to do because he is the WWE champion, but there is too much at stake. Chamber right around the corner. WrestleMania on the horizon. I cannot take any unnecessary risks. So look, this is supposed to be Cody Rhodes' mic time. So why don't you and I leave the ring to him, give him his time. We go to my office and we can discuss you getting your hands on.
Nah, man, we just discuss this right now. Too many champions, man, getting the night off.
What? Can't keep the champs.
Oh, well, hey, there you go. Where you at?
Nick, I appreciate you giving me the night off, but number one, I'm the champion and I do what I want.
That's what's up, Drew.
I love SmackDown. I love SmackDown so much, I bought myself an entire suite just to watch the show.
Hey, that's what's up.
And Jacob, I heard you running your mouth. I'm right here, man. All gas, no brakes. More like all bark, no bite. What are you gonna do?
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, man. Nah, man. Get him off of you, Jacob. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, fuck him up. Get rid of all of them. Get rid of all of them. Nick, if you don't back your ass up, too. Go ahead, Jay. But what they got to do with him? He lost. Drew McIntyre cost him.
Yeah, leave me no choice. Hey, security, get up there. Get up. No, come on. We're gonna get him out of the building. Let me go to him. I need them. And I need him. I understand.
Man, if I was Fatu, man, I'm going up there and find his ass, though.
Explode at the sight of Drew McIntyre and for Nick Aldis somehow talking some sense into Jacob Fatu. I promise you it won't last. 4 or 5 security guards.
And the whole damn world's against me because I'm the champ. They are jealous of Drew McIntyre because I'm the champ. Everybody wants to be me because I'm the champ. Hey, the whole world's not after you because you're the champ. The whole world's after you because you are an asshole.
Yeah, okay. That's your opinion, Cody.
It all boiled up among these three in Germany in early January.
All right, I mean, I mean, it was a cool opening segment. We ain't really getting nowhere though.
Not simmer down at all.
We ain't really getting nowhere at all.
Jacob and
You know,
entangled.
it ain't, of course, it's been announced, but I think we already know it's going to be Drew, Cody, and Jacob. Somehow, Jacob is going to get his way in the Elimination Chamber, or he's going to take out someone, and he's going to somehow, some way, Jacob is going to get in it, And I'm assuming Cody wins the Chamber. That's what I'm assuming. Cody wins the Chamber, or Or what I would assume, Jacob takes out Cody, or Jacob takes out Cody. He found himself a way into the Elimination Chamber. Hey, it's an open spot. Jacob rolls in. Cody, comes, what that Friday on SmackDown or whatever. They realized like, oh shit, you know what? Maybe WWE got lazy with this though when they used to show like video camera footage of what happened, and they show some camera footage of Jacob Fatu taking out Cody Rhodes, man. To be in the chamber, and Cody Rhodes, obviously, he's Cody Rhodes. He's gonna get the whole world behind him. All the Cody crybabies gonna come back alive. What time of year it is, and he's definitely gonna get into it. So I mean, it can go multiple ways though, but because of the Elimination Chamber and because how the Elimination Chamber is, it's not like you can really come down to like, unless they do some phony shit where it's like, all right, they in the chamber and both Cody and Jacob pin Randy Orton at the same time. Now that right there, and then we get both winners. So then we got Cody versus Jacob, the rematch that we were supposed to get at Saturday night's main event. And then we had that, and then guess what? That ends in another DQ. So Nick Aldridge just says, you know what? We have a triple threat. And I'm pretty sure they're going to do some shit like that. Pretty sure they are.
Listen to me. You are the United States champion. You are him. If you shoot, you don't miss.
Okay.
You will win the qualifying match. You will walk into the elimination chamber.
Grabbing my neck like that, dog?
To WrestleMania.
I mean, we cool and all.
Sorry.
I was like, hold up, wait a minute.
No, hold on, man. I don't need you telling me how to be him. How about you keep that same energy for your opponent tonight? Because I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Because Mello don't miss. Hey.
This new Mellow man ain't missing, though.
And everything else said is true. I believe in you.
But Ilya Dragunov grabbing the back of his neck, though, like that was pretty weird.
Walking into WrestleMania as the United States champion. It's still a fight on. First, we're going to take care.
We got Dragunov taking on Tabatanga. Should be an interesting match. I think all the matches tonight is pretty cool. I'm digging. Julia, was that Charlotte and Nia triple threat? Of course, Carmelo, Trick, and Damian. Rhea taking on what? Julia? I hope I said that right. Yeah, Julia. And I think there's another match on the card. Oba taking on Kit Wilson, Kit Wilson keeps stepping up to Oba like Oba ain't gonna put his ass down, man. Keep talking that toxic masculinity shit, though. And keep talking that toxic masculinity.
Never knowing. Show up at the table.
What happened? Man, they just left that over there playing all loud and stuff in the back. Oh man, I just closed out one of my windows. I'm about to go over there and close the computer down. Left that joint all running all loud. No kidding around when it's done. That's crazy. Super crazy. Super crazy. Super crazy. Alright. We back. We back. Alright, man. What we got coming up next? Ilya Dragunov and Tama Tonga. Ilya Dragunov taking on Tama Tonga. Should be pretty cool. A couple of other stuff going down in wrestling as well. I'm telling you, I really enjoyed AEW Dynamite this past week, man. Man, the end of the show, the MJF and Hangman Adam Page promo, that was cool, man. And then the Fatal 4-Way for the TBS Championship, Jon Moxley, I think he was taking on Mark Davis. That was a cool matchup. And of course, the main event, Kenny Omega taking on Swerve Strickland. I mean, come on. That one was a match, man. That one was a really good match. Not only that, the ending with Swerve Strickland turning heel, you know, and just going off on Kenny Omega, putting him through the table, you know, and even before that, pulling Arby in the middle, man.
Listen, it's not going to keep happening. Listen, how long did you have to wait to get here? How long did I? Patience. I will give you Drew McIntyre, but I need you to wait. Do that for me. I'm not going to wait much longer.
The show never stops in WWE 2K26, and this week 2K.
I mean, I wouldn't wait no longer neither. I pull up, find out wherever he at. You gonna kick me out of the building? Okay. All right, cool. I'm gonna find him though. I'm gonna pull up at the crib. I'm gonna pull a Cody Rhodes or something. I'm gonna do something.
He's got a major axe to grind, as you mentioned, Joe. Ilya was supposed to get a rematch for his formerly held United States Championship last week against Carmelo Hayes. That got scuppered by the arrival of the MFTs, one of whom he will be doing combat with right now.
And we went from a potential title match to a 10-man tag.
Taking it all. Taking it all. Ready for war. Taking it all.
And his opponent, accompanied by MFT, weighing in at 220 pounds, Tama Tonga. Solo Sikoa still with the Wyatt Six Lantern in hand, and the MFT's a dangerous combination, and perhaps no one
what's up with the Wyatt Six, man? To just let my man Solo just walk around with Bray Wyatt Lantern like that.
Since he's arrived with Solo Sikoa here in WWE, he has been
I mean, I'm calling it like it is, though. They dropped the ball on the Wyatt Six. They really did. They dropped the ball on him.
Different side of Tamatanga, who stepped up massively. He won the tag titles from the Wyatt Six.
They dropped the ball.
Shinsuke Nakamura a couple of weeks ago, and then last week got the job for the MFTs in the 10-man tag that you mentioned. So Tamatonga is a man on the rise here on SmackDown right now, and another win tonight would be massive.
The music just stopped just abruptly, though. I thought somebody else was about to come out or something.
The Dragunov and Tamatonga, as this match is presented by Arby's, we have the meats.
We have the
Different
meat.
side of Tamatonga with what we've seen with recent results as the Mad Dragon gets to work with the chop. Been devastating opponents with that running elbow. Now the Mad
Okay,
Dragon
Tamatonga.
target for it all.
I see what they doing, man. They been letting Tamatonga show out, though, lately. They been letting Tamatonga do his thing, man. He got a victory over, I think, Shinsuke Nakamura, don't he? Didn't he take on Shinsuke a couple of weeks ago? Then he got the victory for his team last Friday on SmackDown.
Elliot Dragunov stands alone. Surely it's only a matter of time before the MFTs involve themselves in this match.
Yeah, it's just the mindset of Dragunov, though, to just say, if there's a fight in front of me, that's
Nah,
what
don't
I
even
want
get
to be,
involved
no
in the
matter
match.
who's
Let Tamatonga do his thing.
Presented as a massive strength in this game, and it usually is, but in a situation like this, maybe you do want to take your foot off the gas and think, nah, there's 5 of them, there's 1 of me, probably not going to be successful here unless you come up with something quite incredible.
Tamatonga goes running right into that right knee of Dragunov, who then delivers the big boot
Big
as well.
boot.
Nice
Big
movement.
high boot.
Tonga avoiding the worst of that boot. Incredibly nimble on his own and vicious on the attack, but right now it's all about Dragunov.
This is the high motor revving engine we hear all
German
the time
suplex.
from Ilya.
Yeah, that's a good word. High motor right there from Dragunov. Simply has no way of slowing down and has an engine that does not seem to fatigue at all. Nice start here from Dragunov. Tama's got to regroup.
Come on, Tamatonga. You gotta get back in it, man. You ain't got time to just be hanging out on the outside, man.
So an offensive spurt
Solo
from
Segura
Ilya
sit there
Dragunov
layering
as
up on that announce
Tamatonga
table as if that was like a
gets on
good
the
luck.
outside. Does so, it's just
Charming or something, like it was gonna do something.
Head of Dragunov over that top rope.
Yeah, staggering Dragunov just briefly there, but you know,
I don't know what the WWE doing with their tag team divisions. Instead of having, I mean, okay, Tamatonga, I mean, why he not teaming up with his brother and stuff like that? Instead they got, you know, Tonga Loa teaming up with JC Mateo.
Scouted tonight.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the presentation of Tamatonga, it will be easy.
But I guess Tamatonga came back, man, looking all jacked, looking all buff. They was like, dog,
Master at the art of savagery. However,
you gotta try to see what we can do with you on your own.
flyer, incredibly fast. Tamatonga really is the total package.
And I think that plays to exactly what you were describing of this new look, this new side that we've seen in recent months.
Yeah, Tamatonga's been a lot calmer of late. I mean, you still get that feral growling occasionally, but there seems to be a man who's dialed it down a little bit, brought a little more smarts to the game, and it's proven highly effective in the early goings in 2026.
Right back on the attack as he puts it in the center of the ring, and another series of right hands before Dragunov tries to fight back with the kick. Oh, that elbow right to the back of the head.
And look, we talked about earlier the fact that Ilya Dragunov really wants that United States Championship held by Carmelo Hayes, the one that Carmelo Hayes took from Dragunov a couple of months ago.
The one he took from him, though.
Has made it quite clear that now the MFTs have acquired.
Wayberg got a funny way of spinning things, huh?
Where that came from, so perhaps Tamatonga is now having a think about the United States Championship himself.
Solo has made it quite clear that if there's a strap out there with gold on it, it needs to be with his family. Chop from Dragunov. A right hand across the jaw from Tamatonga.
I mean, getting in a trade war with Tamatonga when you're on your knees and he's on his feet, you're always at a major
This match need to come on back with commercial break so the match pace can pick up.
Yeah, good skill and now explosive.
For it just seemed like they just running back and forth in the corners, though. Oh, Steve Slam.
That's part of the problem with Dragunov. So explosive. Turns it around in a hurry. He executed knee off the second.
Oh, looking for the win right here. Kick out by Tamatanga.
And how quickly did Dragunov turn from being on the defensive there to all-out attack? And now in the drop zone is Tamatonga.
Tamatanga quick to his feet. Straight to Dragunov and slams him down. And how quickly things can turn around with
Oh,
Tamatanga.
nice. Why you had that good move like that during the commercial break, man?
Tamatanga in control here on Friday Night SmackDown against Ilya Dragunov, who holds Carmelo Hayes, the U.S. champion. After I'm done with Tama tonight, we can get back to where we left off. Get back to that rematch he thought he was going to have for the U.S. title a week ago. Instead, it was the MFTs. You see Solo Sikoa and his crowd, who caused chaos last week. We ended up with a 10-man tag team. Now, Ilya Dragunov looking for a pin.
Back and forth, back and forth.
As he's trying to rally back against Tamatanga.
Both men having to dig deep at this point. Both have taken a lot of attrition in a relatively short amount of time in this match.
Oh, double
Down in
clothesline.
the center of the ring. What an impact.
Double clothesline.
Just a big swing
There you
from
go.
both men. Looks like blood is now
Come
pouring
here.
out the nose of Ilya Dragunov. Not surprisingly, take another look at this double impact here. Both men dropping in a heap. Although slowly stirring and Dragunov with a taste of his own blood in his mouth sometimes finds that extra kick.
You can see that look in his face. He has no problem in deep waters of a match like this, going toe-to-toe.
What? Number what?
Spinning again, and now there are levels to his game as he chops down at the knee.
You go to go take a shower or just go?
Tamatanga able to get out of the way. Dragunov right back on top of him, looking for the German.
Technical excellence of Ilya Dragunov now, just hold for hold, counter for counter. German suplex
But
and
you okay?
refusing to let go.
You need my help?
He's applying a bear hug here if he's going to try for yet another German suplex. Looks like it is the last.
I mean, fine, like being in the field. I thought that's what you wanted to do.
Exhaustion is on both of these men at this point.
It's on the field, but that's a minute.
How far was that landing on the back of the neck? And
then he looks at Solo Sikoa and says, "You like that?" The MFTs surrounding this ring, and there stands Ilya Dragunov all on his own, willing to fight Tamatanga at this level and this intensity. Constantine special.
so much momentum, and what a connection that could be it.
Shoulders are down.
And that was an awkward-looking attempt there from Ilya Dragunov. Clearly his own body not cooperating with his mind at this point. He's taken such a beating, and that could have been crucial there because it was a late kick out. But still, it might be academic anyway.
Climbing up top, back to his feet.
Open over.
Looking to deliver.
Oh,
Right on his head goes Dragunov.
right on his
They're
head.
looking to put it away right here. It gets that right shoulder up, does the Mad Dragon.
And such a nasty-looking modified flatliner right to the top of the head of Dragunov. And Dragunov now has no clue where he's at. I don't care how intense you are. Once the mind gets wiped like that, there's very little you can do to resist.
Now you're seeing everything in the arsenal of Tamatanga as Dragunov is looking for a way out.
Dragunov looking for anything. Nuts.
But
Them up and
much has
dropped
been
it
taken
there.
out of him.
That's the problem. You hit a big move at this point in the match. You really need to follow it up either with a pin or something immediately afterwards. And I don't know what is left in the tank of Dragunov at this point, but I will tell you, he's on the wrong side of the tracks. And Tonga low.
Come on, man. Focus on the match.
And that's all Tama needed.
Series of headbutts as he sends Tamatanga down. Up to the top rope. In the target zone is Tamatanga.
Oh, he's too long to hit the move.
That's completely knocked the stuffing out of the Tongan terror. JC Mateo on the apron.
Meanwhile, the roll up from Tamatanga.
Kick out.
Kick out by Dragunov.
Forearm. Oh, insecure.
Right back with the kick.
Well, Matrix shot right to the temple of Tama Tonga just when Tama Tonga looked like
Why you so close to the ropes, man? Ah.
And now Tonga Loa getting himself in the mix.
Oh, that might be it right there. 1, 2, 3. I like what they doing with Tama Tonga, man. I really like what they doing. They could build my man up to be the next United States champion or such.
3 separate instances of distractions from ringside by the MFTs. But regardless, one cutthroat later from Tama Tonga, and yet another success for this man in 2026.
Exactly the way
You thought I was playing, huh? Oh, yeah, right there. You thought that I was playing? Well, I ain't. This is my family tree. This is my show. And this is what's going to happen from now on. I got the tag titles. I'm coming for everything.
Oh,
up on his feet, going the
I seen him getting up though. I'm like, I ain't gonna turn around and get him. Solo pick his ass up and hit him with the Samoan spike. Oh.
Mateo with a body shot. Now Tonga.
Choke slam.
Massive choke slam.
Almost 7 feet tall, packed with power. And Ilya Dragunov, what on earth were you
He's
thinking?
capable now. Oh, this is going to get ugly here. Dragunov.
Oh, Matt Cardona?
Was coming down to the rescue.
Cardona, who was tagged with Dragunov last week,
Come on, Cardona, man. You ain't come back to just get beat up, baby. Apollo. Okay.
The tag partners from last weekend, the same result. How devastating is Tama Tonga?
Tama Tonga's an absolute destroyer. I mean, you barely need the numbers game when you have a nearly 7-foot beast. Hold on.
So, it's clear you use your family as a crutch. So you're left still standing. If y'all were showing light, then it's time you show everyone that you can stand on your own. The next time I come down to that rift, I will be alone. I will expose all the insecurities that you have hidden from the fire of God. The only question is, will you show up?
Okay. I'm telling you, I don't think Jacob left the building, man. Drew McIntyre still walking around here.
Fun out there. The peace world was fun. I just saw you crack a smile. Yeah, well, I'm not having fun because I got Chamber around the corner, WrestleMania after that, and Chaos every week, all centered around you. I gave you the night off. And what do? You buy a luxury box. Okay, points for originality, but you cross the line. So look, I'll tell you this for free. Keep testing me. And I'll show you what I can really do. You don't need this right now. You need to relax. I'm going to do you a favor, and I'm going to leave right now. Just got to relax, man.
Okay. Let's see if he leave. Let's see if Jacob meet him in the parking lot or something.
Apparently, Drew McIntyre is done for the evening. Well, ironically, joining me as a man who hopes to challenge Drew at WrestleMania, he is the Viper, Randy Orton. Randy, as you know, to earn that opportunity at WrestleMania, you have to win the Elimination Chamber match next Saturday. How do you feel about the competition you're going to face, which includes one of your closest friends, Cody Rhodes?
Well, Byron, everybody in the Elimination Chamber is most certainly on edge. I mean, you just saw what literally just happened. Drew McIntyre, our champ, just got ejected from the arena. But when it comes to my friend, Cody Rhodes.
Oh, Randy.
I think Selena got some. I think she got a thing for Randy Orton though. You know, man.
Cody Rhodes, I mean,
Alistair Black.
you know that there's only one road left for you to take.
There was a time, Randy, when someone like myself, or for that matter, the entire locker room, would not be able to get this close to you. No, because they'd wake up with the worst headache they've ever experienced. Because there was this one thing that they feared much more than they are today. And I wonder, Randy, where is that man? See, I think we should poke around in your head.
I see what you're doing, Black. But the only version of me that I need to kick your ass is the one you're talking to right now. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll talk to Aldis. Ditch the suit, put on the gear. I'll see you in the ring.
Okay.
Yeah, you might think it's buried. But consider me the shovel that will dig it back up. Let's go. Soon enough.
The champ is here, Jade Cargill. We will hear from the WWE Women's Champion. The Storm is coming to Fort Lauderdale next.
Okay, now. All right. Now we got to talk about this, man. I know me and Warren probably gonna definitely talk about this tomorrow night. What's the plan with AJ Styles, man? They supposed to be this Monday in Atlanta, Georgia. Monday Night Raw. They supposed to be celebrating AJ Styles, man. You know, his farewell episode. I feel like it's gonna turn into something different, where AJ come out there and be like, you know what? No, I'm not giving it up. And somebody gonna want to challenge him. Somebody gonna challenge him, and they're gonna be like, one more match, AJ, one more match. Because to be honest with you, really, that was his last match against Gunther. I mean, obviously, I feel like it's gonna have to be Gunther, right? Gunther retired him, and Gunther is obviously gonna probably come out there, and it'll be like, so. Look what the cat drug him. Look, look who drug himself. I said drug. Look who just dragged himself. Basically, I'm gonna say that dragged himself here, and looking for all the people's sympathy. And Gunther basically, well, and another thing, I'm not too sure if Gunther will do that, but he probably will. But at the same time, I think he got another career to end right now, and that's Dragon Lee. I mean, after Dragon Lee did what he did on Monday Night Raw, coming up, jumping the barricade with the ring bell, hitting him with the ring bell. Yeah, Dragon Lee must want his career to be over in WWE, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think Dragon Lee had a successful short run in WWE. Well, he was tag team champs with AJ Styles. Like Dragon Lee, man, will go down as the guy who fucked around and found out. I'm just saying, man. Like, I mean, hey, I mean, that's another way how you can still continue building Gunther. Of course, these big milestones, like these big superstars like a John Cena, like a Goldberg, like a AJ Styles. I mean, you ain't gonna be able to retire them every single month, but I think coming up with certain scenarios and stories in between, to where, like I was just mentioning, Dragon Lee, attacking Gunther with the ring bell and causing Gunther to go on to the Elimination Chamber to possibly fight for the WWE Championship. I know Gunther, like, man, I came down and number 30 of the Rumble, almost won it, and I get another opportunity, and Dragon Lee, of all people, cost me the match. Okay, all right, you must don't love your career. You must don't love your career, and it's cool if you don't, though. Just say you don't. Rey Mysterio versus Gunther, I can definitely see where that's going. I can definitely, Drew should have said Cody Ryan Rhodes. No, I can definitely see that Rey Mysterio versus Gunther at WrestleMania. To be honest with you, though, on paper, and just hearing it doesn't. Okay, I mean, like, Gunther is gonna win. I mean, he's gonna win. I mean, I feel like. I don't know. We got to take it a step further. I mean, I don't just think. Well. Definitely, I feel like Gunther is gonna get a match. I don't even think he's gonna have a matchup with Dragon Lee. I just think he's just gonna beat the crap out of Dragon Lee to where Rey Mysterio possibly comes down and help if Rey Mysterio is not injured again. I don't even know, but yeah, I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. But yeah, Rey Mysterio versus Dragon Lee. I mean, not the best match to be honest with you. The story can be better and make us care more about the match, but I mean Rey Mysterio is an easy pick. The guy ain't really doing much. He can still go, but he ain't got a huge schedule like he used to. But yeah, I mean, like, if you ask me, Rey Mysterio versus Gunther, that wouldn't have been a match on my list though. But I can see it possibly happening.
Right now, I have the pleasure of being
Last Legend.
Last Legend and Nia Jax.
The irresistible Force says, Byron. Force says, you work here, you should know that.
I was about to say that. Nonetheless, I did want to ask you both about.
We don't have time for this, okay? This is the busiest time of year for the biggest superstars. And tonight I have a match to qualify for Chamber. And once I win that we will be on our way to a tag team championship match next week against Rhea and Io.
As a matter of fact, that match was made earlier on today, so I wanted to ask you both about where you're.
Byron, just know we're coming for it all. And if you or anyone else think they have the slightest doubt that we run this women's division, just know all that doubt will be erased at WrestleMania.
Okay, Lash is good.
I think Byron does a great
Lash
job.
is good.
It's not with you. No, thank you. Fingers go away.
Let me put this backlight up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. That championship puts a big target on Jade's back. Also makes her the best, most dangerous version of herself, like we saw last week in the title match wave.
Jade looking good too.
Morgan, but Cargill delivered a powerful display to retain the gold with a jaded. Nice performance there from the champ. Successful retention, and then afterwards decided she was going to send
much better.
a message to the Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan. You do not want a piece of this at WrestleMania. Liv Morgan, we still wait to see her decision. Liv Morgan says she will make that decision on Monday night.
I know we was all hoping Bianca could be in the Royal Rumble, but looked like Bianca just had successful surgery on her hand. So hopefully she be back later this year, man. Speedy recovery.
See, Jordan Gray tried it. She tried her best, but her best just wasn't good enough.
You hear they booing you, girl.
Now everybody
You defended your title maybe what, one time? It's supposed to have been twice, but she ain't had that matchup with me, champ.
Y'all stuck to me, y'all all fold. Liv, I know you're watching, and I know you're making your decision this Monday in Atlanta. And lucky for me, that's where I reside. So I'm coming to hear that decision face to face. And
Oh, we already know what's going to happen.
or whoever comes out of the elimination chamber, whether that be Charlotte, Io,
I mean, like,
Alexa,
seemed like Charlotte is the best pick for Rhea Ripley to face at WrestleMania.
Nia,
Because they obviously don't have Bianca. You know,
end of the
I mean, and then they could do Rhea and Jade as well, though.
still coming out, the WWE Women's Champion, because I'm still that bitch.
Confident Jade Cargill.
That was an emphatic statement from the women's WWE champ entering WrestleMania season. That is a woman who fears nobody, Royal Rumble winner or otherwise.
She referenced it. Liv Morgan has announced she will make her decision Monday on Raw. The Royal Rumble winner deciding which route she will go for WrestleMania.
And somebody was gonna come out and try to interfere or interrupt her. I don't know, man. I just wanted to be Bianca so bad, but I feel like it's gonna be Charlotte. You know, I mean, like it's a big match, big money match, and I think the plan maybe was for it to be Bianca, but I didn't think they knew how long. She said, "Bitch, just get out of my face." Ah. Okay, already I want to see them go at it now. Who should Dirty Dom drop the title to? Finn Balor.
From the Queen City,
Finn Balor. You know, I mean, if the title doesn't be on the line, that's cool too. But I mean, like, it's not like Finn is going to get the World Heavyweight Championship right now. So I mean, why not give him the Intercontinental title? You know, why not give him the Intercontinental title? Then down the line, I mean, like, Finn can get screwed out of the Intercontinental title based off of screwing and turning his back on Dirty Dom. That's how I really see it, though. You know, it's Finn ain't winning the World Heavyweight Championship, you know, against CM Punk. Finn ain't winning that at all. You know, it'd be a nice little showing, but he ain't winning it. Yeah, so that's what I feel like they're gonna do. They're gonna probably make the decision for it to be Jade Cargill against Charlotte Flair, you know. And if I'm right, I believe Alexa Bliss eliminated Charlotte from the Rumble. So I feel like Charlotte is gonna eliminate Alexa from the Rumble, you know, and you know, leading up to that, it's gonna be some, you know, some back and forth between Alexa and Charlotte. So you said I think Alexa Bliss wins the chamber match. So Alexa Bliss take on Jade Cargill. I mean, that wouldn't be bad, but I think it's the more money matches with Charlotte and Jade Cargill. I think that's the matchup right there. When it comes down to it, obviously Jade Cargill probably retains the title, you know, and she retains the title. And I personally, where Bianca come out, and you know, if she can, and, you know, and the crazy thing is she ain't got to wrestle right there. She could just have that cash. You know how WWE kind of did with certain people who might have a hand injury, whether it was, you know, part of the show or just a real injury or whatever. They have a cast on, and they keep that cast, and that cast will come a part of them, you know, for a little while until her hand injury, and then she can finally slowly take it off. So that was my thing, you know. I'll have Jade Cargill win over Charlotte. You know, that would also keep Charlotte free of not being a women's champion right now, and possibly explore the breakup and maybe the one-on-one match between Charlotte and Alexa down the road, possibly SummerSlam or whatever. But if you had, then, you know, like I said, you have Jade wins, Bianca comes out, she's so proud of her, she's like, yes, it's WrestleMania, my black sister did it, and then clocks up her side of the head with the motherfucking, you know, on the brace on her hand, Joe, man. I think that would be beautiful. 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 Then they have the one-on-one match, not at Backlash. Not at Backlash, but Clash in Italy. That's what I would do it at. You know, I think Backlash would be cool too, because you gotta have something for Backlash too. You're gonna have to have something for Backlash. But yeah, that's what I would do it at, man. That's exactly how I would do it. I don't think Alexa Bliss will win. I don't know.
Friday Night SmackDown here in Fort Lauderdale. And how about what's coming to Tampa? Backlash is coming to Benchmark International Arena in Tampa, Florida. It'll be Saturday, May 9th. And tickets
Backlash.
And we just saw moments ago
Randy Orton taking on Aleister Black.
This is official, Wade.
Yeah, careful what you wish for, Aleister Black. You are now going one-on-one with the Viper, Randy Orton, tonight, right here on SmackDown.
That is coming up later tonight. Of course, men's Elimination Chamber qualifier, and right now, the women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match with Charlotte Flair, a chance to make a WrestleMania Championship match. She had that chance at Riyadh. Accidentally eliminated Alexa Bliss from the Royal Rumble.
Damn, for a minute, I was about to say, like, who the hell? The theme song did not register. And I think this is the first time I'm hearing her actual theme song. Well, not the first time, but the first time since she's been on the main roster, I believe. Because I know, you know, obviously, she used that song while she was in NXT. And I think she just came out with Julia having her theme song play.
What we've seen out of Kiana James.
Hey, it should be fun though. Kiana James, I mean, this is going to be another big moment for her. She's been having breakout moments over the last month or so. You know, the tag team match that got her and Julia, the tag team title match, had a Rumble breakout. She was in there for a long time. I don't think nobody expected that. And I think the match she had, I believe, last week, maybe, or the week before last was one of them.
World champions.
Speaking of former women's champions.
And their opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Source Jax has been a force on every level. Look at that.
Nia look like she mad at the world right now.
Historically, between Nia Jax and Charlotte, these two cannot stand each other. And let's not forget, Nia Jax thought she'd be walking in tonight as one half of the tag champs. That match against the champs Rhea and Io alongside Lash Legend last week getting thrown out by the referee, although they do have their rematch next week on SmackDown, as we just learned.
Of course, teaming with Lash Legend recently as the irresistible forces, and that has gotten everybody.
I can see either Lash or Nia, Lash and Nia becoming the tag team champions, or they I know for sure. I feel like they're gonna give it to the Bella Twins. You know, that's what I feel like. They was on that Monday Night Raw after the Rumble. We ain't seen them since, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it probably like a fatal 4-way for the tag team titles. Because you got Lash and Nia, they up for a tag team title shot. They got the Bella Twins. I mean, like just saying the Bella Twins, Brie and Nikki in 2026. I mean, you definitely gonna put them in.
Yeah, there's going to be no deal brokered in the middle of the ring with Nia Jax.
Yeah, and I don't know if I agree with that from Nia Jax.
And of course, you got Rhea and Io. They the tag team champions.
This will make this effectively a singles one-on-one matchup, increasing your chances of getting through to the Elimination Chamber next week. Well, Nia Jax clearly does not play that way.
As she levels Charlotte
Headbutt after headbutt.
James with the pop-up headbutts.
Now Jackson was like, man, there's a lot on my mind. I need y'all to know about it.
With equal rivals lined
Oh,
up for the hip attack.
The spoiled for choice at this point, and this is turning into a cakewalk for Nia Jax. It's just been too easy.
all right, all right, all right. Mushing all the mush. Charlotte said, shit, don't bring that over here. She got up real quick.
Right to that post. Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying.
She said, ow, 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 ow. I think Brock Lesnar and Oba, the ruler,
Continuing on here with the
Yes.
Elimination Chamber.
face off. I am hope.
Joe Tex is currently being assaulted
Face
by
off.
Nia Jax at
Hoping
ringside while the
don't want LA
continues in
Knight
the
face
ring.
Lesnar
Recovery
to
here
be
from Nia Jax.
squashed. Actually. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't the first time I heard about it. Hey, if it happens, I'm Team LA Knight all day. You know, Team LA Knight all day. You know. But I feel like it gotta be Brock versus Oba. I mean, that makes more sense.
Recently,
You know, I think Oba taking out the Beast, you know, on his first WrestleMania, conquering the Beast. You know, that will solidify Oba and will make him the Beast, the ruler. He will literally adopt the Beast moniker. You know, he will be the Beast. He will be the ruler. You feel me? You basically have a Brock Lesnar, a Nigerian version of a Brock Lesnar that's here every week now. That ain't just, you know, hey, I see you when I see you. Like, man, like, it's the time to really do Oba versus Brock. I mean, I'm not saying you can't do it no other WrestleMania, but you can't tell me Oba versus, I mean, Lesnar versus LA Knight is a better pitch than Oba versus Brock. You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if Lesnar is going to win, if they want Lesnar to win, I mean, Lesnar and LA Knight. But still, LA Knight shouldn't be going up against no Brock Lesnar, man. And losing at that. He should be winning. He should be winning. He should not be taking no L.
Been decided, and now the fifth will be determined here.
How impressive is the power of Kiana James?
He said Kalani. A good thing this was on commercial. Kalani, look what you're doing. You got Wade Bird out here
They team up against Nia
calling
Jax.
Kiana Jordan Kalani.
Nia with the double clothesline.
You do have to team up against Nia Jax. That's part of the issue when you're
I can see the mix up though. Kiana, Kalani, maybe.
Nia Jax, as we've seen over the years. This is Nia just starting to have a little fun in there at her opponent's expense.
Kiana and Charlotte lined up by Nia Jax for the double suplex. Oh, and Charlotte and Kiana able to get the best of Nia.
Oh, trying to steal a quick one here.
I was about to say, I thought she was too close to the ropes to even try that.
So much on the line here in Fort Lauderdale. Big crowds for Friday Night SmackDown Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match to see who will be the fifth superstar to make it to Chicago. We're just 8 days away. WrestleMania season. Charlotte Flair going up top against Kiana James and Nia Jax.
Maybe because SmackDown a 3-hour show, but it's funny though. Like Monday Night Raw, man. I don't know. I'm telling you, we ain't got nothing on Raw, dog. I mean, yeah, we bringing in Oba, but he's still new. Braun Breaker, he just got injured. Then he's out. We don't know if Seth coming back, but he may. No John Cena, he retired. No The Rock. We may get Jericho at the Chamber, but still, that's just one person. You know, like it just feel, it don't necessarily feel like WrestleMania season on Monday Night Raw in a way, or WWE in general.
The greatest in history, certainly the best resume in history. Looking to add to that by winning the Elimination Chamber and going on to WrestleMania. Getting there first, though, is the mission.
A long-time rival in Nia Jax receiving those flare chops.
Rally budging Nia Jax of the power this woman holds.
Charlotte in complete rhythm as she delivers the big boom and then takes one from Kiana James.
That's the problem with fighting two opponents at one time.
Samoan
Eventually, you're
drop.
gonna get caught. And Charlotte did indeed get caught, and this looks bleak now for
the boot that causes the Samoan drop. And both Nia and James are down, and a huge opportunity for Flair.
Yeah, Javon Evans. I like Javon Evans winning that match, man. The first Elimination Chamber was in 2002. My man was born in 2004. That says a lot already right there without saying anymore. You know, like the youngest guy in the money, I mean in the Elimination Chamber match. I'm cool with it.
Of Charlotte Flair, but still having just enough to kick out the lure of a possible chance of getting.
I heard the Hardy Boys had to talk to
You can see both the competitors
WWE about making a lot of appearances.
as Nia. Oh, and Charlotte gets the best of her.
Hey man, oh,
Did she take a hit?
she did take one on the Samoan drop. Oh, all right, Kiana James. She continue to make the most of her moments, man.
James, so strong. That was a ridiculously easy-looking lift on the powerhouse Nia Jax.
She continued to keep making the most of her moments, and I dig that.
That is incredible power by Kiana James.
But it wasn't quite enough to get the job. Now we're going to finish the job. And what a shocker it would be if Kiana James can actually pull this off against a combined 16-time world champion opponent here.
Biggest opportunity of her career by far. Her associate Julia missed qualifying for Elimination Chamber, and now in against Flair, a future Hall of Famer. Jax, a former champion. Here is Kiana James.
What's she about to do?
Giving everything she can.
I was thinking she about to do a Spanish fly. That's what it looked like. Yep.
Main event world championship opportunity at WrestleMania. One of those wins coming imminently from
1, 2, 3, oh.
2 and change.
That's all right. That was 3, man. She kicked out a little late.
Absolute shocker. That looks so close. Well, let's take another look at this Spanish fly. Almost out of nowhere.
1, 2.
And you see that
She kicked out late. The referee saved her ass, though. But, yeah, the referee stopped. She kicked out late.
Now, for ref's discretion there as to what he saw, and you can see an incredulous look on the face of Charlotte Flair.
Kiana James looks as good as buried at this point.
Tripped out.
Into the ring post.
And now this is just Nia Jax completely going on a tear on a major warpath.
Oh.
Get down the speed of
Come on, Kiana James, what you gonna do? Oh. Now you're right into the steps.
Kiana James has
Gotta take the most of your moment. Hurry up for Charlotte. Reverse it and hit you with the figure 8.
Give her a taste of her own medicine.
Exactly. Not quite the time to be gloating.
Power bomb. Into the figure 8.
Flair's going to show her how it's done, Wade.
Oh, now you came back in the ring. Leg drop.
Arching for the figure 8. It's a leg drop from Nia Jax.
Well, just after we run Nia Jax off after eating those steel steps hard, suddenly Kiana James in the worst possible position, Joe.
She's dragged into the corner. Potential annihilator here. This could be it. Oh, and Flair comes in and saves it.
Well, Jax had the match won. Of course, Charlotte Flair fully aware of the danger that that particular annihilator keeping the match alive for herself.
All 3 of our competitors are down. All 3 of our competitors have given everything. Charlotte Flair, the Spanish Fly, Kiana James getting Nia Jax up
I'm
on
pretty
the
sure
shoulders
Nia got a
and
boob slip or
delivering the
something. That's why
drop.
the screen went
And
black.
moments ago, Nia Jax with an annihilator.
Well, that's off the Kiana James hanging in with these two.
And now the old rivalry. The years are going back and forth as Nia Jax just roars the 14-time world champion on the right hand.
Don't trade with Nia Jax. You're not going to win. This is what happens, Charlotte. That is not your wheelhouse. Not against Nia Jax. That's more like it. You've got to try something cunning. You know full well, being a Flair, she has a lot of dirty tricks up her sleeve. She might
A
need
whole
them.
lot of
If she's gonna
tricks in
put
the
Jax away here.
playbook.
Winner here makes
Going
it
to the top
Elimination
rope.
Chamber for a chance to get a world championship match at WrestleMania. We are just 8 days away from that golden ticket. Nia's got her up, but
Charlotte looking for a sit-out power bomb.
bring down Jax.
Wow. Oh, no. Wait a minute. I think she's trying to go for the figure 8.
Players get right back to business.
Jax is completely stunned up that landing, and figure 8 is locked in.
It is locked in. Charlotte is locked in. The feet. Kiana James.
1, 2, 3. She came in and scooped that up, though. Oh, okay. I told you, boy. She been making them best out of all her moments.
Kiana James somehow.
That's what's up.
Took the
That's what's up. Get her away from Julia.
to a win.
What a mega brain
I
move.
dig it. I thought Charlotte was going to win.
Scoring the dub, and she now rolls on to the Elimination Chamber, and the field is stacked. One place left to go.
Yeah, I know they made the decision to put her in this, man. You got Tiffy, Rhea, Alexa, Oscar, and Kiana James.
Great moment.
You name all of them, you get a Kiana James, you be like, who? Huh? What?
This lost a triple threat qualifying match. What are your thoughts on Kiana James now qualifying for Elimination Chamber?
It's so sad that Nia didn't win tonight. But yeah, congratulations to Kiana for pulling off quite an upset.
Her partner won't be so lucky tonight.
Exactly, because I'm gonna walk the floor with Julia tonight, and then on Monday, Io's gonna win her Elimination Chamber qualifying match. So we'll be seeing Kiana in the chamber.
I do have to ask. I know a lot of the focus is on Elimination Chamber, but do you
Go
feel
put the
like
broom
it
back.
could be clouding your preparation for next week's tag team title defense against Nia Jax and Last Legend?
I mean, obviously we're focused on chamber, but Byron, we're the tag team champions for a reason. We know how to deal with the pressure of WrestleMania season, and next Friday it's gonna be no different.
Nia and Nash don't stand a chance. And as for Elimination Chamber, may the best women win.
All right, Cheeky.
Thank you, ladies.
May the best woman win, I guess.
Oh, the Roar, the Conqueror, oh, the Femi, the one and only explosive powerhouse. He's coming up against Kid Wilson next.
Next Saturday, for the first time ever, Elimination Chamber descends on Chicago. The Second City Saint CM Punk defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Finn Balor.
It's the Saint versus the Prince for the title.
Every road, every risk, every rivalry runs through the United Center. Elimination Chamber next Saturday.
Should be cool, man. Should be real cool next Saturday. You got the Elimination Chamber. We got the Chamber coming up next week. The Hardy Boys not in 2K25, Attitude Era, so Attitude Era, my Attitude Era for WWE 2K doesn't feel right without the Hardys. They ain't got the Hardys in it. And I think maybe they do. Maybe they do. I'm not sure. And the only reason why I'm saying maybe they do is because I know like the Hardy Boys in the Attitude Era, you had the TLC match. TLC match is synonymous with the Attitude Era. So if they don't got them, they probably focus on like maybe something else, maybe like The Rock and more so like the Monday Night Wars, the Attitude Era, and everything like that. So yeah, I know they got like the WCW versus NWO version of it. Of course, the Attitude Era, like the Monday Night, Monday Night Raw Attitude Era Jones, and then of course you got Triple H on one of the covers, and then CM Punk on the regular edition. So this is the first time they had like 4 editions of the game. You got the standard edition. I'm pretty sure you got the deluxe one, and then it's like the other one. The other one. But I don't know, man. I guess people gonna spend $200 on a video game. I guess that's what we do nowadays, right? And just instead of just spending $60 and maybe getting a cheat code and unlocking everybody.
It was the murder capital of the United States. East Palo Alto, California, gang violence, drugs going on. Like it was like every night you would hear guns going off. You hear about people getting shot and where I live. Yeah. You're either gonna get involved in this or you're gonna end up in the penitentiary. I've known tons of people that are in San Quentin. If it wasn't for my grandmother, I would probably be in one of those 2 places.
I want to check that out, man. We ain't seen Royce Keys, man. His debut is on a podcast show. Not in the ring, not nowhere else, man. And I'm guessing maybe they want to, give a backstory on him and introduce him in a certain type of way,
This week on What's Your Story with Steph.
But, it'd have been cool to kind of like see him, though.
Yes.
Oh, you like poetry, do you?
Detox time, Joe.
Do my man got a man bag, though? A purse? Necklace around his neck, though? Or bracelet, whatever.
Is this the part where I get admonished for being toxic?
No, this is.
I know, right? Hey, you look here. My man Joe Tessitore said a lot. He said exactly what I was thinking. I guess this is the part when I was about to be a toxic masculinity, right? Man out here with a purse and all that. Well, like, what the hell is going on here?
You don't have any rhythm. That's your problem. And you have a lot of toxic masculinity.
Yes. Oh, yeah. No, hold on. Oh, yes.
They went one-on-one earlier. Who do I have winning between Ilya and Tama Tonga? Yeah, they went one-on-one earlier. Tama Tonga won. You know, if you didn't catch it, you know, old man ain't spoiling nothing. That was the first match of the night. Oh, they had a pyro with my guy though. Oh, bah.
310 pounds. Oh, listen to this crowd here in Florida.
Oh, bah.
A few weeks ago was over delivering that signature fall from a match that lasted 40 seconds. Brilliant display of power. Oh, we thought it was the end of all this, and then we got a couple poems later from the Randy Kid Wilson, and I guess it's time to learn another lesson. There's nothing brilliant about power, Joe. It's about big muscles and power stats. Exactly. It's not about intimidation. The pillow that WWE stands on.
Hey, I'll be gonna ring the bell. He ain't even in the ring.
We got a match here. What's he doing?
Over! Hey, look, Over, I feel like since the last time we met, you've done a lot of work and you've grown. So from feminist to feminist, I want to read you a poem. I call this one an ode to Obafemi. Obafemi, forgive my doubt. I now see the greatness that people talk about. You're impressive.
Hope he ain't trying to rhyme.
Incredible. Born to reign. With all these people chanting your name. Hey! Over! I thought you were a brute. I now know that's not fair because now, when I look in your eyes, Oba, I see a little teddy bear.
Over about to pick his ass up and take him over the top rope.
That was actually quite nice. Wasn't it nice? Read another one.
I only prepared one, so...
Read another one.
If you ain't got one, you better make one up.
Read.
Okay. This is some of the old material, though, so just 9 things I hate about men. I hate how they think being loud means they're strong. I hate how they think they are never wrong. Toxic! I hate how they act with no shame or regrets, always comparing the size of their beast bayonets. Toxic. Maybe that one needs some work, but I hate how they strut like a self-made king. I hate every time they step in this ring. Do I have to? I hate every time. I hate their brand of masculinity. I hate the ruler over your toxicity.
I thought the pen was my
Crazy it took this long. We already know the match ain't gonna last long too.
Oh, that big running uppercut. And how about another with all that size and power coming from behind it?
Mm.
Ooh. An attempted offense from Kit Wilson, just bouncing off over Femi. Oh, no. Just tosses him halfway across the ring. And as Kit
Power bomb. Sit out power bomb. Fall from grace. However you want to call it. Damn, the poem was more longer than the match.
Man, I really thought that poetry was going to pierce the armor of Over-Ferry, but the only thing getting pierced was the backbone of Kit Wilson, who just got minced in that ring by the ruler and destroyer that is Over-Ferry.
And nothing being pierced there. Need a different kind of bayonet. He is the ruler. Oba Femi again.
You have no idea what's inside. I have zero idea, sir. There's nothing on the paper.
That's a major award.
What?
O2 2826 Elimination Chamber.
Right.
That's an Elimination Chamber award. I've won plenty of them.
What are you talking about,
Best
Archer?
musical performance. Shocker of the year.
Are you talking about?
Grammy.
Wait.
You thinking it's Slammy?
I never heard of that.
Well, whatever it is, send this back to Monday Night Raw. Let my esteemed colleague Adam Pearce deal with this. Yes, sir.
Major.
What's going on, Nick?
Hey, ready for your big match?
Yeah. Damien, only one of us can go to WrestleMania.
What are you talking about?
You want to tell him?
True. Thought I made this very clear. Only Damian Priest in the Elimination Chamber qualifier match. Sorry.
Some GM you turned out to be. You got our balls mixed up again, Nick.
What?
Aren't you better when you were balling? I want the ball, Nick, back.
What?
Well, in any event, it is you, Carmelo Hayes, and Trick Williams in that triple threat match.
I know that.
Winner goes to the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. So, look, I came over here to tell you, I appreciate the opportunity. Any chance I can get at a shot to main event WrestleMania, I'm going to take.
That's it.
Just 2 wins away.
Yes, sir. Get this thing out of here. Okay.
You got a crowbar in your locker?
Yeah, I really want to know what's in there, but it sounds like we're going to have a bit of a wait. For an elimination chamber.
I guess we're gonna have to wait until next Saturday to find out what's in the box.
The first to qualify. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Briar Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Toronto. Yep, Tiffany was the first to land a spot in Elimination Chamber through this qualifying process.
And she got there by maliciously breaking the ankle of Chelsea Green in her qualifier.
Maliciously breaking the ankle. It's a highly competitive match. There was an injury in it. Maliciously breaking the ankle.
My career has been a fight. A long, brutal.
Go without personality.
Times that I can count. Every single time. I proved them wrong.
The goat of personality. Personality.
Yeah, cheat.
Neon eyes, no big price. When a leader speaks, that leader dies. right, man. All right, man. Well, we got Tiffany Stratton. I don't know what's tag team match. She got a match coming up next. I still know. I think we still got I think we're supposed to have Rhea taking on Julia, right? Yeah, I'm not even too sure what's coming up next. I know we still got Randy Orton versus Aleister Black, and the triple threat match, Elimination Chamber qualifying match. My question is, why does WWE send security? They know damn well they are not going strong enough to stop them. Okay, yeah, who we talking about now? Are you just watching the show? Where because the only security that got sent out tonight was Jacob Fatu. When the security came out with Jacob Fatu, that was pretty much it. And I assume that because you asked who do I have winning between Dragunov and Tama Tonga, you know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, they should have been ashamed of themselves sending the security guards down there, knowing damn well Jacob Fatu was about to mollywop all of them. And he did until Nick Aldridge came out there and was like, nah, just wait, hold on, wait a minute. My opportunity got taken away last week, and you up here telling me to hold on and shit. Nah, man, you forget about that. We can forget about that.
Wait, how about the massive news? The European Summer Tour. Andiamo Italia. Here we go. The first ever premium live event to be held in Italy. It's going to be Clash in Italy. It's in Turin on Sunday, May 31st. So it's a landmark event. It's part of the WWE European Summer Tour. Superstars going across Italy, Spain, France, Portugal, the UK. And you can register to be the first to receive pre-sale.
It's going to take place on a Sunday. I feel like you gotta have something big happen there, man, because everybody gonna be tuning in that next Monday on Raw. June 1st edition.
So much fun in Bologna last year, Joe. I am so happy we are going back to Italy. What a crowd there were last time. Let's beat it this time.
On 8 days, Tiffany Stratton is going to be in the Elimination Chamber. Recent former champ determined to get back to WrestleMania and a championship match.
Yes. Here we go, Joe. Pledge. Make the pledge. Stand.
What a wheelchair. Oh. Really? And here come the Chelsea Chronicles again.
I know you all want to cry, but we have to be professional at the desk. This is a tragedy before our eyes.
And her opponent, accompanied by one half of a mixed Triple A Tag Team Champion, Chelsea Green, from Johnson, Scotland, Alba. She's distributing her own newspapers with headlines of this injury.
People are lapping up the headlines. Those are collector's items. So here's what happened a couple of weeks ago. Stratton Green and Lax threw down for a place in the Elimination Chamber. Absolute bedlam. Several tag partners getting involved in the match. But ultimately, it was the former WWE Women's Champion who struck with a prettiest moonsault ever to.
I mean, I thought it was going to show, what happened to her foot.
Chelsea Green so tragically suffered a broken ankle during the match.
Has that been diagnosed? Really? Are you?
Yeah,
Are you serious? Like, they just playing around.
Chelsea suffered a 10th degree bone break. A 10th degree.
A 10th degree.
An attack from a vindictive Tiffany Stratton.
Let's talk about the match.
Hey, this match should not be going long at all. I tell you. Former WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton taking on Alba Fire. No shade and no offense to Alba Fire though.
Tiffany right to action against Alba Fire. Qualifying match a couple of weeks ago. Lash Legend was involved. Chelsea ended up with this injury to the ankle.
You know full well Tiffany Stratton is desperate to get back to challenging for World Championship gold, perhaps against Jade Cargill, the woman who took the gold from her in the first place. We'll see if she can win at the Chamber. We'll see how that all plays out. A lot up in the air at the moment in the women's division as we are on the hunt for those WrestleMania spots.
Incredible to see the upset that Kiana James pulled off just moments ago against Charlotte Flair. And Jets, as you see, Tiffany Stratton coming in. Of course, Tiffany first to qualify for the Women's Elimination Chamber. We're going to put away Alba Fire here. So Tiffany, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and Kiana James.
Yeah,
I know, right? Kiana James.
Interested to see how Kiana does in that particular matchup, but the spots.
Didn't think Kiana James would be in it.
We'll find out on Raw who fills that one. But right now, it is all about Tiffany Stratton, and Alba Fire just cannot get anything going here.
Springboarding right into coming down with all that pressure on Alba Fire. Yeah, on Monday, it'll be Io and Raquel and Kairi Sane in the final qualifier. We're just 8 days away.
Backslide.
Chamber shoulders are down.
And clearly, Tiffany Stratton is hitting top form at exactly the time of year you want to be.
In the combination.
Alba Fire just cannot find a single answer, and this is a veteran Alba Fire who has dominated levels in NXT, in Europe, and in Japan. And finally gets a little something going, maybe a rake of the eyes there to Tiffany Stratton, but regardless, it was effective and finally stemmed that flow of offense that was coming the way of Alba Fire. And yeah, we're all impressed by that, Chelsea.
Chelsea looks on in the wheelchair. It's Alba Fire. Tries to take control here against Tiffany Stratton.
Bro, every match doesn't need a damn commercial break. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, we get to stick with it throughout the commercial break, though, but
being set early on by Tiffany
really?
Stratton, the recent former WWE.
I guess we gotta find some filler matches to go in between.
Alba Fire just was able to pull that.
You're absolutely right. It was a hot pace, and a lot of times that will swarm an inexperienced athlete, and it will be a short match. But Alba Fire kept enough in the tank to ride it out, wait for one mistake, and then pounced. And that is a veteran display right now. And now is the time for the punishment beating. Chelsea Green has to be loving this. Not this bit.
Tiffany, we're going to put her away.
Beating for the punch on that one once again by Alba.
Chelsea enjoying what she's seeing right now. Sorry, was that walk bedazzledly? Did I see a ornamental decoration?
If it's Chelsea Green, it's going to be done with style. This is a fashion leader. I know you know nothing about fashion, Joe. Despite being an Italian, you're the first Italian ever who has no fashion sense. But clearly, you can learn a trick or two from a bedazzled Chelsea Green.
But we'll go with the bedazzled walking boot.
You should get a bedazzled suit in tribute to Chelsea Green.
All right, man. Make sure you subscribe, man. Definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We live here on YouTube, Facebook. We live on Facebook, man, tonight. So Facebook, YouTube, and of course Twitch. Definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Like, share, follow, and hit the notification bell, man. Definitely appreciate everybody tapping in and watching. You know, you get a couple people who like to tap in and don't subscribe though. What's the match right now? The matchup right now is Alba Fire taking on Tiffany Stratton.
Destroying the ankle It almost had to be
I feel like this shouldn't even have had a commercial break. I mean, Alba Fire is no threat to anyone. Tiffany Stratton was the first, I believe, to qualify for the women's money. I keep saying money in the bank for the women's elimination chamber, and she's a former women's champion. She should really be, you know, she should have made. No offense though, but no squash match. But she could have, you know, did her thing with
tossing out that fake news every time.
Alba Fire.
fake news.
It's all right. It's right off the photocopy machine. I mean,
This has suddenly turned into an incredibly dominant display by Alba Fire, and people who've been studying the game of Alba Fire for the past 10 years will not be surprised by that whatsoever.
Tiffany Stratton and Alba Fire going at it here on Friday Night SmackDown. Still to come, the men's elimination chamber qualifying match with Carmelo Hayes and Damian Priest and Privilege. And then Randy Orton and Aleister Black in the main event.
Okay, so that's the main event. So I'm assuming the triple threat match is going to be coming up next.
A beating over the past 3 or 4 minutes in this one, finally getting a little something the opposite direction, but immediately back on top is the veteran Alba Fire. Alba Fire is on a major mission tonight to punish Tiffany Stratton, who is the prime reason why Chelsea Green is currently incapacitated in a wheelchair, unable to stand.
How can you pinpoint her?
Step up and secure.
Happened in that qualifying match. You point the finger at her and say she's the prime reason. Because I can't even recall the injury taking place in that match. We called it.
It happened really fast. If you blink, you missed it. But I saw it, and it was dastardly from Tiffany Stratton.
Chelsea Green looks on and now sees Alba Fire in a world of hurt against all the talent of Tiffany Stratton. To put her away right here.
Wagon absolutely ragdolled in there, almost a brainbuster-like move from the second row. Really ugly landing.
It was like a brain buster. That was more of that was like Seth move. Come on with the superplex. Then hit the Falconero.
Clinging on. And now the cogs are whirring in the mind of Tiffany Stratton. How do I put this one to bed?
Chelsea with the surrender move proposed. And she sits there in the wheelchair.
Well, you'd surrender too if you had your leg broken.
Broken? Do you really believe?
You can see the cast, Joe.
For the part where Alabama instead turned around by Alba Fire. Special connects. And with that, Alba Fire looks to close this out.
Alba's had a lot taken out, but took a couple of beats to get that pin and just enough in the tank of Tiffany Stratton to kick out, but Chelsea senses it like the rest of us, inching closer to victory as Alba Fire.
Come on, Tiffany, man, you about it, man. You gotta put her away.
Look at the power of Stratton. Alabama slam and Stratton now heading up to where she likes it best. But instead of the prettiest moonsault ever, it is Fire pushing her out to the floor.
Just a little too fast now, and I'm scared for the safety of Chelsea Green in that wheelchair.
He's fine.
The woman who destroyed her leg is in rather close proximity, and that's why you hire the secret.
Oh, met with a big right hand.
She up though.
It's a miracle. Maybe it's not a broken leg, it's what it is.
And look at Tiffany Stratton trying to attack an invalid. How dare you, Tiffany?
Oh, suicide dive.
Comes flying through.
Yeah, the not so secret.
Yeah, she was a couple of inches away from hitting that foot pedal, hitting her head on the back of that foot pedal.
Once and for all.
Trust me, I know all about it.
Fire feeling in control.
This is what?
Up top on the top rope is Alba.
Tom. Tiffany got the knees up.
The swanton from the top just took a beat too long. Oh, connection there with the knees to the lower back of Stratton.
Well scouted by Alba Fire.
I'm about to say, she really in love with that tornado DDT. I feel like that was like the third attempt in a way.
And now Stratton
going for the prettiest movesaw.
up top.
All right.
Ever.
Let's wrap this up, man. Go to Tiffany time. Tiffany Stratton wins it.
Get a good look at Chelsea Green, because that's exactly what you see in most Florida airports when you're boarding your plane. A lineup of wheelchairs that you question, Wade.
Nonsense, but I don't question this. The prettiest moonsault ever, which is the most.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, though. I ain't never flown on the plane.
Much to the despair of Chelsea Green. Get well soon, Chelsea. As Tiffany Stratton rolls on towards the elimination.
Chelsea gonna get up out that chair and kick her with that boot. This man be walking around like he lost and shit. Sami Zayn looking like he lost his smile. He Shawn Michaels from 19 what was it, 95 or something?
The Royal Rumble last week.
Lost my smile. 96, 97 was one of them.
You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, I know I have nothing to be ashamed of. If anybody should be ashamed of themselves here, it's you.
I should be ashamed of myself?
Yeah, Cody. Yeah. Drew McIntyre gets involved in our match. I see you getting beat down. I help you. I try to help you. I do right by you. I try to do the right thing. And how do you repay me? You stick me with a crossroads and you punch your ticket to Elimination Chamber. You put a knife in my back, Cody.
Sammy, that's your perspective what happened. That was chaos. The match wasn't over. The bell hadn't rung. The whistle hadn't blown. Yeah, you fell back into a crossroads. It's an opportunity I took advantage of. And those opportunities, they don't just plop in your lap, Sammy. Those are the opportunities that when they come to you, you haven't taken advantage of them. And that's why you haven't become WWE champion.
It's easy for someone to say who already won the Royal Rumble 2 years in a row.
That's real easy for you to say when you're the golden boy.
I just said it, right? It's so easy for him to say that.
Everything always comes up aces for Cody.
So easy for Cody Rhodes to say that one.
Cody, you were chosen. Nobody chose me. I've been trying to finish my story for 10 damn years. You understand? No, you don't. Of course you don't understand, because you don't know what it's like to constantly go out there and try to do the right thing every single time and have it blow. I don't know what it's like to do the right thing and have it blow up in your face. Where were you in Germany when I did exactly that? 3 stages of hell. Jacob Fatu showed up. I tried to do the right thing, and it cost me, everything. So don't lecture me about struggle, Sammy. I could walk you in the locker room right now, and every one of those guys, I bet you could beat. It's not me. It's not the system. The only thing in your way is you.
My man Trick showing up. Boy, you hear that reaction?
Like Cody Rhodes, who needs enemies? I tell you what, big dog. Let me give you some advice. I'm going to do something tonight that you couldn't do. Let's get the job done. Let's talk about it.
Hey.
Cody! Cody! Hey! Cody! Look, I'm sorry, okay? That's fine. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. Why you apologize, man?
But you're right. You're right about everything you said. Look, you're going to become WWE champion again. It's a matter of when, not if. Everybody knows it, okay? This time around, just remember that you had a little help along the way. Okay?
I don't forget.
I mean, I think that segment was wonderful as it is, though. You know, why did Mello? I mean, not Mello coming out right now. Why did Sammy need to come back? The only way I can see that possibly, like, the only possible way I feel like that's going to affect anything if Sami Zayn comes out here and screw, well, not necessarily come out here and screw, but the only screw Cody out of something. I don't know. What the fuck are you apologizing for? Like that's how you felt. Like we all felt that. We all know that's easy for Cody Rhodes to say. He won the Royal Rumble 2 years in a row. He's 2-time WWE champion. Like, been in the main event for the last 3 years, I believe. That's easy for Cody Rhodes to say, versus than a Sami Zayn. And then he gonna, I apologize. Fuck apologizing. What you apologizing for? You think Cody would have came up there and apologized to you? No. Cody wouldn't came up there and apologized to you at all. Yeah, he wouldn't have came up to you and apologized at all, man. He would have just left it as is and let it be, though. And then, man, after all that, man, y'all hear the reaction. Obviously, they're in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And NXT, takes over Florida every single week. Every Tuesday when they do the NXT. And, of course, on the weekends when they do live events, within Florida or whatever like that. Boy, but the reaction is loud every single week. The reaction keeps getting louder and louder for Trick Williams, man. I'm telling you, man, this dude got charisma, and it just seemed like he just turned the notch up full throttle when I'm assuming he turned it up full throttle once he got the news he was going to SmackDown. Because even like that last couple of weeks in NXT, I mean, he was cool with it. I mean, of course, he was the TNA World Champion, but he just turned everything up to 1,000, man, when he got to the main roster. I don't even think a lemon pepper steppers was like a thing in NXT for real. If it was, I don't remember it. Like he just the charisma, the confidence, man, is just like it just went up. It just went through the roof. He was like, okay, I'm Trick Willie. I'm Trick Williams. Yeah, they chant my name, but now, yeah, man, they going to www.trickwillie.com, man. They burps me like 10 pounds of bounce that ass like triggers. Let them pepper step us. My man got it though. My man got it. And I'm telling you, man, my man been on the roster for what? Maybe a month, right? A month and a half, maybe 6 weeks or so. And getting the biggest reaction out of every NXT call up that every previous NXT call up. Bigger than Braun Breaker. Oba is getting that reaction too, though. He's getting that big reaction because everybody, they're like, yeah, man, this guy, he the guy. So, yeah, man. Hey man, how long this little? All right, there we go. I'm about to say.
A tribute to AJ Styles. That's Monday. One of the greatest superstars of all time. Returning home to Atlanta, Georgia. It'll be this Monday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Netflix. That's going to be so special when he addresses the WWE Universe one final time. The great AJ Styles. Well, there's Mello, and lately in all
I ain't like. I feel like the opening promo of tonight's show should have been between Trick Williams and Carmelo, man. You feel me? I feel like Mello should have been out here and Trick Williams should have came out. You know, because man, they go back, they got history, man. Unless they don't want to rekindle that or, you know, put that out there just yet. And look at it, they just in a match, qualifying matchup for the chamber. That just is what it is, though. But okay.
From New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds. You know, Wade, you've brought this up a few times for other superstars. When you know what it's like to hold gold at WrestleMania, you're even more desperate to have that feeling again.
Yeah, so if you've never been to the top of the mountain, and 95% of the locker room are in that category, then you really want to get there. When you've been to the top of the mountain, like Damian Priest has as a former world heavyweight champion, you expect to be there. Suddenly your position in the card, at least in your mind, has changed forever. So I promise you, since losing that world heavyweight championship last year, Damian Priest has been on a tear, on a mission to get back to the very top. And right now, just like everyone else in this match, he is 2 wins away from booking himself a world championship match at WrestleMania.
Boy, do you hit a reaction, man. Just keep getting louder every week, man. I love it.
And their opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 240.
I knew it was gonna be about time. We got a sign that say lemon pepper steppers.
These superstars have been more outspoken in and out of the ring than Trick Williams since his arrival Wade to SmackDown. So it just feels like things have changed around the locker room. And now he has to deliver on everything he's been saying. We heard it moments ago backstage, just simply say, I'm going to get the job done.
Tall, he's dark, he's handsome, and he's got a little pizzazz, and it would seem like he's got the hottest chant in WWE history. And talk between Mello and Trick here now formally. Years ago, at least in NXT, they ran together as a Trick and Mello gang, ultimately a big falling out.
Yeah, you know, and Mello was on the roster for the last 2 years before Trick came up. We gotta explore that story, man. Like,
Work in an elimination chamber qualifying match, but you detailed that they were best friends in NXT, and then the relationship fractured due to jealousy.
yes, Carmelo Hayes got jealous. Carmelo Hayes got jealous of Trick. Trick started to come up. That Trick was starting to come up a little bit. You know, and he was becoming a star. And Mello got jealous like a motherfucker. That's what he turned on him. And of course, they had their matchup at WrestleMania. Stand and deliver. You know, WrestleMania weekend.
Between those two in the past, and since we're starting exactly the same way here.
You mentioned what happened back in January between these two. There was interference from Sami Zayn, so it was a no contest that Trick Williams and Damian Priest ended up together in the ring back then.
I'll tell you right now, the onus really is on Mello and Trick to beat the veteran Damian Priest here, former world heavyweight champ. He's been in the elimination chamber before. It's a big prove-it moment for a couple of guys in Trick and Mello who both want to be the guy right here on SmackDown. Well, you can't be the guy unless you can put a guy like Priest away.
Oh, Priest has an edge to him tonight. Looking to advance to Chicago.
And this is just that extra layer of confidence that being a former world heavyweight champ gives you against a couple of relative newcomers. And I appreciate that Melo is a United States champ.
Oh, wow, he went from choke slam to onto his heels.
It's crazy athleticism for a 6'5", 250-pound Trick Williams. It didn't quite work.
Well, speaking of athleticism, Carmelo Hayes rolls off the back, springboards, and takes out Trick Williams.
Yeah, no surprise with that athleticism from Melo, and missed the kick.
Oh, that turtle-whirl spinning face buster of Carmelo Hayes. But Damian Priest, could he do it right here? And left shoulder up from Melo.
All right. I think we got a commercial break here.
Bill Tessitore and
Right
Wade
back.
Barrett with you here on Friday Night SmackDown. The road to WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
Now the road is closing in on Chicago. 8 days from now, it'll be Elimination Chamber. 4 men have punched their ticket to that golden opportunity there in Chicago. We're here to see if Carmelo Hayes, Damian Priest, or Trick Williams will be next.
Trick has been on one hell of a streak here since debuting on SmackDown. Another big victory last week against Ray Phoenix. But this would perhaps be the biggest of his career so far to get himself into that Elimination Chamber match and an opportunity of booking his ticket for WrestleMania and a World Championship match. But Melo has other ideas. With Carmelo Hayes, who is laser focused not only on keeping his United States Championship, but also adding to it by winning the Chamber and then going on and winning World Championship gold at WrestleMania, becoming a champ.
Oh, looking for the quick one right here. And right back to it is Trick.
These two know each other so well. At one point, Carmelo Hayes was kind of the in-ring mentor to Trick Williams. Trick Williams at a time a few years ago, brand new to the industry.
Double knockdown with trading right hands. Let's see Melo checking his teeth. Mere images of each other on the offensive assault.
And when you've dropped each other, the last thing you want is the massive Damian Priest prowling around the ring, picking out who he's going to take down.
Priest. Notice he just drops his head on that hard edge of the apron.
We saw Melo trying to negotiate his way off the shoulder of Priest. The Priest just had too much power and said, no, not today.
Nah, not today.
And from Damian Priest, one of the best strikers in the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Has massive limb length. You see the huge frame where those limbs are crazy long. And he knows exactly how to maximize his range.
This little boy's like he gotta eat all the chips.
Punching him in
That
the
break.
mouth.
Trick Williams turning things around quickly.
It's that nimble-sided Trick Williams we've seen time and time again. Unfeasible movement for a heavyweight, but movement is the Carmelo Hayes story. Might be the best move that I have ever seen in this industry. He's right up there with the best in history.
Jumping DDT. And now Williams looking to rid the ring of Carmelo Hayes.
I'm about to say, we coming back or what?
What a great scene here in Sunrise, Florida for Friday Night SmackDown. So much on the line. The Men's Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Trick Williams and Damian Priest in the ring right now. The triple threat is Carmelo Hayes, United States champion, now enters the fray.
Oh.
And delivers.
Just pinpoint action once again from Carmelo Hayes. And sadly for Melo, both opponents rolling out of the ring. Can't win it on the outside. Oh, Mello not slowing down, picking up the pace just when it counts.
Man, that running shotgun drop kick as Trick Williams was draped across the timekeeper barrier, and now Mello wants every bit of it. Right on top of Priest.
Nice crossbody.
Damian Priest looking groggy as Howler pouncing at the right moment was Carmelo Hayes almost getting the job done with that frog splash. I think another look at it, you can see Damian Priest was trying his best to get out of danger, just didn't have enough left in the tank. We're getting out of trouble at least for now.
Let's see how effective Damian Priest is as Carmelo Hayes is tracking him on the outside.
It's also frustrating for a superstar when they are happy.
Oh.
Interception.
We're going to see how things go after this, though. But after this match, we might going to have to end the live a little earlier this week.
Carmelo was hitting top gear.
Yeah, we probably going to have to do that.
And you can hear the crowd chanting, "Whoop that Trick." As Trick Williams, the Uranagi, and into the hook of the leg.
So again, you can see Carmelo trying his best to evade that move, but Trick was having none of it. It's like a second bite of that bookend, it connected. Carmelo Hayes in big trouble here.
Self-boasting, most entertaining.
Let's be honest with you. I don't think Melo do. Melo ain't got that.
What grown folk talking?
Mind your business what grown folks talking. Yeah, Melo ain't got that charisma, man. He don't have that. Maybe he do, but
He knew what was coming.
There's a little surprise attack there from Trick Williams.
Damien. Oh, flat jack on the table.
This is absolutely trash. Imagine what the ribs of Damian Priest feel like. But now Trick spots victory coming.
Trick Williams got him lined up, but instead, Carmelo out the back door. Trick Williams.
Just two. Come on, Trick.
That did not get the victory.
He brings that trick kick. Very few survive it, but somehow the U.S. champion did.
Yeah, I would agree this is the match of the night. I mean, Ilya and Tamatani, they had a cool match.
And that is exactly
Charlotte, that triple threat women's match, that was cool. Kiana James won that one, so I think that was even more cooler, because I really thought Charlotte was going to win. It wasn't as predictable as I thought it would be. Razor's Edge.
Razor's Edge to advance to Elimination Chamber.
Dude.
Right shoulder somehow is able to get up, but don't take your eyes off.
Come on, Damien. Melo, I feel like you took too long to hit the move. Damien looking like a fool just bending over for no reason for that long, which is crazy.
So every man has brought his best, and every man is laid out in the ring. What a scene here on SmackDown.
All three of these are in incredibly bad shape. This deep into the matchup, but that's all you need for motivation. Crack an eye open, see that WrestleMania sign, and realize you are 2 victories away. Tonight is one, the next one being Elimination Chamber, and you are going to the dance.
It is in 8 days in Chicago. Randy Orton's in. LA Knight.
Yeah.
Javon Evans is in. And now who will get the next ticket?
I don't know how wise of Carmelo Hayes it was to be traded with the big and stronger Trick Williams, but somehow Carmelo Hayes is hanging in there with him.
Priest, 2 massive kicks, the knee, the spinning effort, and now the striking attack of Damian Priest.
To the earlier one of the best strikers in the crowd. Double attack in response, and Priest looking in a real bad way now.
Helping hand and delivers. Crossbody lateral press. Trick says, hold on a second. That's mine. Looking to steal it. Mello rips his hand away from hooking.
They like, hold on, wait a minute here.
You don't get freebies when it comes to the Elimination Chamber and an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Oh, going for another booking.
Counter by Carmelo Hayes.
Super kick.
And now he's looking to advance right here, right now.
Carmelo Hayes just looking a step ahead this deep in the match, but watch out! Look at this!
Overs down by way of Williams. Back and forth.
First 48. Hey, Trick sold the shit out of that.
Hayes is in prime position to do it.
Well, Hayes looking to go up top. That is a long way across the ring, but if anyone can make it, Carmelo Hayes certainly can.
Never doubt him. He comes with a massive right hand. And now a razor's edge.
Oh.
The trick shots delivered.
Go ahead, Trick. Weird finish, though, but okay. Trick Willie did it, man.
Here is your winner.
Whoop that Trick. Yeah, I think it was a real sloppy finish, though, but I'm proud my man Trick won that, man.
Running, jumping.
Everybody every week is starting to realize how much of a star Trick Williams is.
Trick Willie just booked his ticket for the Elimination Chamber.
That's what's up.
This was Mello going in for the big one. But out the corner of the IRTC, a big swing from Damian Priest. And Priest go for that razor's edge. Got the one trick shot. Go with two trick shots. And Trick Willie did exactly what he said.
That's what's up.
So we now have 5 of the 6 in the chamber. 5 of the 6 way to define greatness and opportunity. Only one spot left, and it will be determined Monday with Jey Uso, Bronson Reed, or the OG El Grande Americano.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be Jay.
In the mix.
I haven't seen them in a while. Huberto and Angel Garza.
It's not a good idea. Just start being her. Come on.
I'll tell you what I told everyone. I don't know what's in it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Fix this.
What, the Craig one? No, look, that's not my problem. I'm a GM. You need a psychiatrist.
This is your fault. What do you mean? It's
My fault.
We have Axiom's mask still if you'd let me be at ringside. So yes, this is
Axiom's
your...
mask. But
No,
one thing, just
no.
hold that thought. Jordan, do you need something?
Yes, do you have a minute?
Yeah.
You're new here? Important business happening, okay? Wait your turn.
No, I'm bored.
What?
You're gonna have a problem bigger than your shell of a husband if you talk to me like that again.
You do not talk about my husband.
You're
like
a weird husband.
Okay. Ladies, seems like the two of you have some frustrations that you want to get out, so why don't we take them out on each other next week in a match?
Really?
Sound crazy?
Really? Nobody wants to see that shit.
Get down from there. We're going home.
He's not feeling too great.
I mean, I wouldn't feel that great either, you know? Ain't shit going on for us. Our tag team partner, he went off and captured gold in AEW.
A little earlier, we'll see if he was successful when they throw down later on tonight in SmackDown's main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, she is the Women's United States Champion, Julia! She was so heated a week ago, and it centered on an exchange with Io and Rhea, and now the U.S. champion gets Rhea face-to-face. Not title match, but with a lot behind it next.
Monday, a phenomenal celebration takes place.
We will pay tribute to AJ Styles, one of the all-time greats.
as the last spot is an elimination.
All right, you guys, man. All right, we're going to end the live stream here. Of course, I will still have the reactions. Brock Lesnar is going to be on Raw Monday.
Raw Monday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Only
Yeah, I think this is really to drill in whatever he's probably going to be doing, maybe. But yeah, you guys, man, we're going to end the live stream a little bit earlier tonight. I will be still having the reactions for the following, for the rest of SmackDown, you guys, though. But we're going to end the live stream here a little earlier this week, unfortunately, you guys. But we got Talk Pro Wrestling. Actually, excuse me, we got Commission Talks over on Buzzing with Marlo tomorrow, you guys. So definitely tap in and check that out. The latest episode of the podcast show is streaming on YouTube, so definitely tap in with that one. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man, and rocking with you guys, man. This has been great. For real, you guys, man. Definitely like, comment, share, and most importantly, make sure you subscribe to the 1130 podcast on YouTube. Appreciate you guys.